Hello, everybody. Welcome to Planet Sadala. We're glad to have you, SSJ Goshin. I appreciate you for volunteering and
Of
coming
course.
on the episode, and we're glad to have you.
Yeah, well, thanks for asking me. I love to help out fellow Dragon Ball fans, especially collectors. And it was awesome that you reached out to me. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I wanted to kick it off. So, what got you started in the Dragon Ball? When did it all start? Like, what age, and what was your inspiration to keep it going?
Honestly, I probably was like either 4 or 5, so a long time ago. But I first saw it on Toonami when my older sister was actually watching it, and I was just so intrigued by what was like showing on the screen. The first episode I ever saw was actually when Yamcha got killed by the Cybermen, and
Yeah,
I thought that was so cool, and I was super like I was a kid. I was like 5, I guess, and but I wanted to keep watching. I was so intrigued, and that's literally just kind of how it started, and now it took off since then. So
I got you. So, Toonami's the reason it kicked off like that.
yeah, well, definitely it was Toonami that my sister watching it, and if she didn't have it on, I don't know if I would have seen it as soon as I did. But yeah, yeah, it was Toonami, Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Toonami kind of got it started for me as well. When it comes to collecting, what was your the first figure that you ever bought? Do you remember?
I think the first figure I can recall, I think going to the store and actually getting, because I know I got figures like a Christmas, like when I was probably like 6, that my mom got me like a bunch of like Dragon Ball bootlegs, so she didn't know whether they were real or not. She just saw Dragon Ball and she just got them for me, and there was like a bunch of them for Christmas. But I didn't know the difference either because I was like 6, and I was happy with what I got. They did look funny, but I was so happy with what I got. But other than that, like actually going to the store and getting figures, probably was also like 6. I think I went to KB Toys, and they don't
Okay,
exist anymore. Yeah.
I heard that.
I miss that.
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
I
KB
know KB
Toy.
Toys. It was awesome. I love KB Toys, but it was like this Super Saiyan Goku figure. I still have it actually. I never threw it out or gave it away because of this reason. But it was a Super Saiyan Goku figure, Irwin toy, but originally it was made by Dorda. But when it Dragon Ball was being shown in the U.S., Irwin like took all these other figures like from Bandai and different companies, and they just brought it over to the U.S. But anyway, so it was a Dorda originally,
Mm.
Super Saiyan Goku figure, and I still have it. I thought it was so cool. I remember picking it out like on like the shelf too, because I was tied between him or like Kid Gohan because they both looked really cool. And then I was like, I like Super Saiyan Goku, so I went with Super Saiyan Goku. I still have it.
Was that the carded one? Like the
It has like it has a carded back to it. Yeah.
yeah.
Wonder if I can. Well, maybe I can pull it up really quick. But
I'm trying to think too, because I remember going with my mom to I don't know if you ever heard of Eckerd's. We had an Eckerd's
Eckerd's,
growing
yeah.
up.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and they had all of the. They were similar to the Super Battle collection, but they were like the American version. They had
Right.
like Namek looking back cards, like the
Exactly.
Namek
Yeah.
color.
That's like
And I
they were
remember,
like Irwin toy, right? But it was
yeah,
originally like Super Battle Collection. So this is, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this is the one I was talking about. This one,
oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay, I got you.
super cool, and I still have it.
That was your very first one, and you still got it. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Nice. So when it comes to all of the different sagas and the different series and stuff, which one would be your top one, number one? I know it's hard to choose from, but
I
which
know.
one would you choose if you can only choose one from the beginning of Dragon Ball to? I know you. Pretty sure you've kept up or watched Daima, but
Yeah, yeah, I did. I did. um,
yeah,
which I really enjoyed so far. But honestly, I think it's always been probably it's hard between Saiyan and Frieza, but probably Frieza. But also because it's when we see Goku finally transform into Super Saiyan for the first time, and that was like a moment that like was so epic and memorable for so many of us because it was like the hype for that moment was like, oh my gosh, like it was so mysterious, right? Like the Super Saiyan, and then Goku finally transforming into it was epic. I'll never forget like watching it for the first time. So and then like Frieza was just like such a menacing, like iconic villain. And even though like certain battles dragged on a lot, but that's how Dragon Ball is. It's still like it holds a special place in my heart. Like it was such a great saga with the anticipation, like building up and
Hmm.
the stairs and everything, but it's really good. It's one of my favorites. And Sand Saga too was really close. Second. I loved seeing Vegeta as a villain. I really loved. I don't know. I love Vegeta like before he was, before he was good.
Yeah, I would. I like when Goku turned Super Saiyan. You know, it took about 3 months of him screaming and yelling until he finally
Yeah, yeah.
transformed. I was like, is he ever gonna transform? Find out next time. Like, man, is he ever
Right.
gonna transform? Please. I run home from school
Right. That's
every
what
day
I'm
and
saying. Yeah.
still
Like the
yelling.
anticipation was building.
Yeah, for me, it would have to be out of that one, and then yeah, of course, the Saiyan saga because I love the
Mhm.
Saiyans, their history, everything.
Yeah.
It's like I was
Yeah.
talking to Brandy. She said, yeah, the Akira probably just wrote the story, didn't think that the Saiyan part would be as big as it like wouldn't be
That
as
makes
big as
sense.
it is. Like he just like, I'm just gonna write a little part in here, and then it ended up being like a big, huge thing, and now Saiyans is like one of the biggest things in anime. And
Right. That's so
it's
true. I mean,
history now. Yeah, it's history.
it's
It's
iconic.
staying there now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super, super
Definitely.
iconic.
It's so funny. Yeah, how you never know. Maybe that could have been the case. Like it was an idea. Like, okay, cool, let's throw it in there, and then ended up being like huge. Everybody loved that little bit, and they're like, okay, well, I gotta keep going on with this now.
Everybody wants to, yeah. Everybody wants to be like a Saiyan. Saiyans are they're a well written species
Yes.
character. Man, he did it. He did his thing on that.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely iconic.
And you said you've kept up with Daima
Yeah,
so far.
I actually just posted like I did a reaction to it, so I just posted it on my channel. But I really liked it. I liked it so far. I don't want to, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. It's still new, but
Spoilers.
it's
Gotcha.
it's great. I enjoyed it. Like a lot of people like kind of judged it before even watching it, and like I'm like, why? You haven't seen it yet. Why would you hate on it already? Just because the kid concept, right? But I liked what I saw so far. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen next because you know I don't want to say too much, but guys, watch it if you haven't seen it yet.
What I like about it, I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but what I like is that they're actually sticking to the Dragon Ball roots, and I got that old school Dragon Ball feeling. So I like the
Yeah,
original Dragon Ball. That's one of my
me
favorites.
too. It's great.
And
It's
just
hilarious.
something
It's really
about it.
well written.
Oh yeah, Kira Toriyama was
Yeah,
he was a fool for that one. You got
I know.
Master Roshi. He's yeah, Roshi
So
is a
good.
Roshi's a crazy one on that. Him and Oolong, like just the whole team. It's like
I
everybody
know.
they play their part.
Oh yeah, the
That
Kid
then I
Goku
like
is
it too because
hilarious.
the power scale is actually like balanced. Like
That's
no
true.
one's overpowered than the other. You got to actually train and actually fight at the
I
tournament.
feel like
Actually,
I feel like they kind of got rid of power scaling at this point. Now it's just kind of like whatever. Like they gave up on that.
basically, if you're a Saiyan, then you automatically triumph over everybody.
Right, right, right. Exactly, exactly. Back then it was still even up until like early Dragon Ball Z, right? It was still kind of like
Yeah,
the power
right.
levels and
Like
everything, you know.
I think they started going away like towards the Cell Saga kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
How did you feel about the Future Trunks art? You like that?
Yeah, that was
The Android.
awesome. That's one of my favorites too. Like it's hard because like there's so many different like sagas within Dragon Ball that's so good. Like that's another one that um was so different. Like I didn't expect like a time traveler, right? Like in the story. Like I that threw me off guard. I was like, oh wow. And Trunks was also very mysterious at the time. They like, wait, he came from the future and like what's going on now? He's warning us about something. Like it's really cool. I love Trunks. He's great. Future Trunks is the
Yeah,
best.
I got like a. I don't know if you're familiar with Chrono Trigger. It's a old
um, yeah, yeah,
Super Nintendo.
the video game.
Yeah, I
I never
kind of
played
well,
it,
cause
but
Akira. Yeah, if you ever get time, it's a pretty good game. Akira designed the
mhm.
characters, but the game is pretty it's pretty dope.
I heard it was good.
Do you
I, sorry.
do you game at all, or you just keep up with the
Um,
animes like that?
I am waiting for my Sparking Zero copy that I haven't got yet. Like I don't know what's up with like I got it from Amazon and it was super delayed. I feel like a lot of people are having that trouble with Amazon, like they haven't gotten their copy yet. Because I got the
Mm.
physical copy, I didn't do the digital because for collector purposes. But yeah, like I've been wanting to play it. It's supposedly supposed to get here on Wednesday, and that's the day I'm going on vacation. So I won't even be able to play it.
That's
But I know it's freaking stinks. But I plan on like maybe going on Twitch with it. Um, but I played a lot of the older games. And I played a little bit of like, you know, Xenoverse and Fighters and everything, but um, not. I'm not like I don't sit in front of the TV and like play for hours. I don't have time. Like if I had time,
yeah,
I would, but it's just
I understand that.
life now. But I plan to dedicate definitely like hopefully if not a whole day, half a day to play like Sparking Zero because I've heard nothing but good things so far of it. Like it has really good ratings too.
Yeah, the fighting mechanics is like old school Budokai
Yeah.
Tenkaichi, and it's my mind had a when I was playing yesterday, matter of fact, and I had to get my hands and my mind back used to it because I forgot. I really don't have time either, but when it comes to Sparking Zero or Dragon Ball, I make time, you know. But
Yeah.
it it's worth the it's totally worth it. You will really enjoy that. Really
Thank you.
enjoy that game.
Yeah, I'm excited. Can you hear me by the way?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
can hear
okay.
you.
I wasn't sure if I put mute on it by accident. Um
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
okay, okay. Yeah, my dog's in the background, so if you hear that, she's barking.
Oh,
But
it's no problem.
but yeah, I'm super excited to play it once I receive it in the mail. I guess I have to wait till after my vacation's over, but
It's all good. At least you'll get some time to you'll enjoy the time to play. It's worth it.
nice. So it was
I
worth the
actually
wait, right? Because like
oh
um Tenkaichi 3 is my favorite Dragon Ball game for sure.
Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm trying to think which one would be my favorite game. I remember playing Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I
That's like
liked it
it's
was
not good,
was
but it's nostalgic purposes. Like I liked it when I was a kid, but now
yeah.
playing back, like it's so slow. The mechanics are so slow. Everybody moves
Well,
like turtles.
whenever you go play old games, it's just like kind of, dang, how did we thought this was the future? Now it's
I
like
know.
they're all
I
like
know.
blocked figures, like they look like Minecraft or something.
I know. I mean, like that game though. Again, like it's very nostalgic for me. Because I did play it a lot when I was young. Like, I think I had it on like an emulator or something at the time, and I used to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
it. I used to play it a lot, and like GT was also like I think I played it before GT was even on air. So, in the US. And like it was just so cool to see Super Saiyan 4 and playing with him and like, baby the Golden Uzaru, like baby at the end the final boss, right? Just like I loved it.
Heck
And I love
yeah.
Pan, so I got to play as Pan also.
What would be your top Dragon Ball like Z, GT, Super? Is there a specific one that you always go to, or is it hard to choose
um
from?
Z is my favorite definitely. For
Z.
sure. Z. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, can't go wrong.
it's kind of hard to top Z.
Right? It
Have
really
you
is.
have you read the latest stories of Super, like the furthest that it's got with well, I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I haven't like kept up like I should because I was hoping that Super was gonna come back and it never did. So I was like, well, I guess now I gotta actually read it.
Read it.
Yeah, because I
How far
prefer.
did you get? 'Cause I don't wanna spoil
Yeah,
nothing.
I didn't. I haven't read it. I haven't read it
Ooh.
actually. Yeah, because I was waiting.
What was the last part that you got to?
Whatever was shown in the anime.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah.
oh,
Like I
yeah,
haven't read it because I was waiting and waiting and like it just never happened. So now
I
I
got
just
you.
gotta literally
Oh, so you're like exactly where the anime stopped at.
yes. And uh Dragon Ball like Super right Hero what the movie. Like that was the last thing.
Yeah,
Which they do
if you
cover I know in the manga, but
if you do end up reading it, you're gonna be mad because they haven't animated it yet. That's how it is. It's
I know.
good. It's good.
I know, and then it's
Yeah,
interesting because I've heard mixed things. Like some people really like it, and then I've heard from some other fans are like, oh, you know, some parts are okay, some parts are like better than others. But I don't know. I have to read it. I have no idea. But
yeah.
um,
There's about three three new arcs
yeah,
in
yeah. I mean,
there.
like I know like the arcs, right? But I don't know like the details in them. Like I know like the main villains in them or whatever. Like
Oh, so you have heard of the names and stuff?
yeah, of course. I mean, it's hard to avoid them. So yeah,
Oh, I got you. I got you.
yeah, yeah. It's
What about
that's never coming
Goku's?
back.
Have you heard anything about Bardock? They haven't told you nothing about that.
Um, a little bit, but I don't know too much. I know he's like
Oh,
shows up again, or something about him comes back, like in the manga. That's all I know.
okay. I don't, yeah, yeah. You don't
Like,
want. I don't. Never mind.
no, no, we can't
As
talk
much as
about
I
it.
want, yeah. I don't. I'm not the spoiler type. Not gonna try to spoil everything.
But at this rate, I don't know if it's ever gonna come back in like as an anime. So
Man, I sure
I
am
give up.
hoping that
Gotta read it.
if they do end up animating all the new stuff, they're gonna break the internet again and again because those arcs are. I'm
I know.
hoping
Sad.
I'm hoping something happens. It has, man. I know since Akira passed away, nothing's been the same.
No.
It left me. I know I was heartbroken because I collect a lot of since I
Yeah.
was young. You know, same thing here. Die hard Dragon Ball fan, and it's just like,
I know. I know. Like I was shocked. Everybody was shocked. They like broke the internet when he passed, you know? Like everybody was talking about it. I just couldn't believe it. Like and the craziest thing was that he had passed away I think like a week prior or something and like it was just
mm-hmm.
like so under wrapped like the family didn't want to say anything until later. But like I just couldn't believe it. It's still like crazy that he did pass away. You know, I remember when like um my friend told me the news and I was like I thought he was kidding because he had trolled about this before to me that he had passed away. And I'm like, you're joking, you're kidding, like you're kidding. And he's like, no, I'm serious this time. And then like he sent me like the link and I was like, I was in shock. I was in shock. Like yeah, it was crazy.
I was in shock as well. I couldn't believe it. Like especially with the new Diamond coming out and like he was starting to create new stuff and we were hoping that he would drop the new super animation
I
and
know. Like
like
it didn't
everything just went down the drain.
I know. Like it didn't really like hit me until the next day. Like that's when it hit me more so like I cried about it, you know? Like it was so couldn't believe it. Like shocking.
I don't know. I think we live in the Matrix because this is the year of the dragon. Ain't kind of awkward?
Yeah, right.
Makes you kind of think like
I
I
know.
don't know.
No, that was sad. I'll never forget that. But you know, his
So,
legacy will live on forever. So
yeah, all we can do is hope for the best and hopefully they'll keep pushing towards it and give us some new material.
yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. Well, let's get back to your collection. What is your favorite line that you collect, or you just go for every and anything that catches your interest?
Well, like I used to go for literally everything, but now I've started to scale back a little bit with what I collect. I'm trying to be more particular. One
Mm.
because collecting is a very expensive hobby. Two, it really is.
Mm.
And then
Oh yeah,
two,
you ain't telling me nothing. I got you.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And then like space. You need to, you know, you need a lot of space for collectibles. And I don't know how much more it can really get. Like there's my second bedroom is full of just my collectibles. It's just full of it. Um, but but as so I started to focus more recently just on like vintage figures. Those are like my
Mm.
favorite things to collect, is vintage stuff, and like from like 80s, 90s, like early 2000s. Um, so I tried to just like focus on that. But if I see something that like catches my eye, that's like a newer like merchandise or memorabilia like piece of that I want in my collection, then I'll go for it. But for the most part, I'm just trying to do like more like of the vintage stuff. Um, but yeah, like Super Battle Collection, I love, but I'm like trying to like collect the variants from Super Battle Collection because I have everything from the main line, but like I want to get all like the yellow haired versions because they have gold and yellow, so I'm trying to do all the yellow and like all the original Japanese made in Japan, like first 10
Uh,
volumes. Yeah,
the
I'm
made in
trying to get
Japan
those.
ones, yeah, those
Yeah, I don't have them all, but
are pricey.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I have a good amount of them, but I'm missing probably like four of them still. They're really pricey. They really are nowadays, especially. So,
Did you ever get into the Tamashi line, or try to stay
uh,
away from that?
yeah, like the figures. Yeah, yeah. I collected all of the early figures of figures. Like I have pretty much all of them, I think, except the San Diego Comic Con 2011 Super Saiyan Goku. I don't have that one, but other than that one, I do have all like the early figures. Um, and then like I think I started to like scale back on those when they started to release like a bunch like more frequently because they're expensive too. The figures are really expensive, so
Oh
I'm like,
man,
oh my gosh, like it's
they're
hard to
going
like
up.
keep up. Yeah, and then also when they started doing the like Bondi like premium like with them, that was annoying. Like I you have to go on the website to pre-order and everything, and it just
Try
like
to beat try to
wasn't
beat
the same.
everybody to the punch, and it's a headache.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like that started to like throw me off a bit. So but I still collect them, but just I pick and choose now. I don't get every single one because there's so many variants also of them, or like
Yeah,
reissues or whatever. So I just like pick the ones I really like. I'm like, okay, I like that one. I'm gonna get that one. Like the GT ones I'm trying to get because Pan's coming out soon too. Can't wait for that.
yeah, Pan, Trunks, and
Hmm.
Super 17. They just keep dropping and dropping and dropping, and it's
I know, and they're
going
beautiful.
broke.
They're beautiful.
Oh man, the designs. I'm
Yeah.
more of a Saiyan person. All right, grade eight. So anything with Saiyan or grade eight, I got
Nice.
like 8 or 9 apes just taking up space and keep dropping more apes, Ichiban Kuji apes. They keep dropping, and I'm just like, please stop, please.
I know. The apes are awesome. I have a few. Like even like some like they have the bootleg apes and those are really cool too. I like
Yeah, I got a few of those.
them. From like Mexico.
Just it's like an army builder basically. That's why I got them.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them are pretty cool, like the Mexican bootlegs. There's some that are really bad and there's some that are really good.
Also, too, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Mega House, the Neo Capsule Mega House.
Yes, yes, yes,
Basically, like
yes.
real small dioramas. I collect the old
Hmm.
school Dragon Ball set. I got all those.
Nice, nice. Those are like they're worth a lot.
Oh, I
They're
didn't know
really
they were
rare
gonna.
now.
Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna go up like that. It tripped me
Yeah.
out because I remember getting them a while back, and now people are trying to sell like one of them, like the Kid Goku and the Pilaf Castle.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to sell
Uh-huh.
them for like
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah,
30,000.
yeah. I know. But they're beautiful too when you like have all the pieces kind of together and like it just looks so nice. But yeah, they're super rare
It's
now.
crazy
Like,
how the detail on them is crazy because they're so small, and like
I
somebody took the
know.
time to put the detail into them. I'm like, man, they must be very art like artistic and stuff.
I know. I know. Like actually, like it's so cool to see how they like put so much like details in the paint job and everything, like little details in there. They're really cool to look at. You can actually look at them like for a long time to see like everything that they put into it. So they're really nice. I can see why they're worth a lot of money.
Heck yeah. Also another one too. I don't know if you're familiar. Legend of Saiyan. They're
Hmm. Yes.
Gashapon stars.
I used to have I had a bunch like a lot of the early ones. A lot of the early ones. and then like I don't have them all, but I had quite like a few of them, a few of the early ones. They're cool. I like them
Yeah.
too.
It took me about 4 years to complete the set because I kept searching and searching and looking. And the only reason I like them because they have every Saiyan that was shown on the show from Dragon
Mhm.
Ball Z, two Phantom Saiyans. They have
Yeah,
them, like
and like
every
those are
Saiyan.
older too now. Those are like kind of like they're more than 10 years old at this point. Those
Yeah.
figures. They're cool. They're cool. I like them too. But I think those are worth a lot of money too. Anything that's like older now, like you can't get them for cheap. You can't.
Ever since Akira passed away, people were in junking
Yeah,
they're shooting the prices up on everything, and it's getting ridiculous. I'm like, man, I don't even want to collect
I
some stuff
know.
now.
I remember when he passed, like any figure that was like the Tory bot, like those
Oh yeah,
figures were going like for insane amounts of money. I'm like, wow, like the
I'm glad
plushies,
I
the figures. Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy.
glad I got mine when he was alive. I got like two or three of them. I know I got the one with the pin for like
Yeah,
40,
I have that
50
one too.
bucks. And
Mhm.
then the one where he's on the cloud with the blue
Mhm.
gi.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh,
I got a plushie too, a plushie of him.
Also there was a resin one where it's a little short resin of him, and he has a mask and a pencil in his back. I got that one,
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Like,
and
yeah, the one that you were saying with him and the pen, like I have that
yeah,
one.
that's probably my favorite one.
The WCF Mega, right?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
WCF Mega. Yeah,
The Mega.
it has the Dragon Ball the old school pin.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I like that one a lot. Actually, it's one of my favorites. I really
Yeah,
like that
man.
one.
But man, like it's hard to keep up with them now that they jack the prices up on everything.
I know. It's. I mean, that's what it was expected, right? That's what they always do. Like I feel like sellers.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, one more question. I know it's the time is ticking. I don't want to keep you waiting. So
Oh, it's okay.
out of every character that's ever stepped foot on the show, who would be your number one character and why?
Okay, it's kind of like I don't know.
Hard
It's
to
hard to
choose.
pick one, but my answer is always this. It's always Pan and Goku. And a lot of
And
people always are like, why Pan, right? Because she's either you like her or you don't like her. But I like her.
yeah,
I'll explain Pan because I feel like people always want to know why Pan. Um, but I really like resonated with her character because when GT was being shown on Toonami, I was probably like 10, and that's how old she was. So I was like, oh, cool. A girl who's my age who can kick butt with the boys. Like, that is so cool. And she was like a tomboy, and I was a tomboy as well. And like, she just didn't like let the guys like boss her around or anything. She was kind of bossy, and a lot of people didn't like that. I like that. I didn't mind that. I'm like, you know what? She can hold her own. And
yeah,
I know she was the reason why like Goten didn't get on the freaking plane on the ship, but I think I don't know. She was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna go on this adventure. Screw everybody else. And then she like hit the button to like launch off. But I don't know. I just really liked her like attitude. She was pretty strong too for her age, and also like Gohan's daughter. Like, how awesome is that? And Goku's granddaughter. But
yeah,
and I feel like also there was so much like potential to have her be like Super Saiyan or some epic moment with her, and it sucks that like that never happened, and still really to this day hasn't really officially happened like that at all. But I did like that she had her time to shine a little bit, with superhero. I like that they made her like a
yeah.
prevalent character in the movie, and then also in Battle of Gods, where she was basically the reason why Goku turned Super Saiyan
He
God.
went Super
So
Saiyan God. Yeah,
she's important. I really like her. But we'll see what they do with her. Hopefully,
the
they do
future.
something, yeah, like with her in the future.
Yeah, well, I hope so too. I feel like there's some characters that they're still building up or haven't had enough story behind them.
Yeah,
Like we finally
definitely.
see Moten and Trunks as teenagers. That took
Hmm.
forever.
Right?
Finally got it.
They look the same for so long, but apparently at 15, that's when they get their growth spurt. So that's why they were
Yeah.
like looking like tiny like for so long.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you once again, and it's been an honor. Uh, Thank you for coming to Planet Sadala and doing this episode.
Of course.
Maybe we can catch up and do another one if you ever want to talk about any other topics or
It
anything
definitely,
you want to talk
definitely.
about. Yeah, just let me know, and we'll get you back on here, and we'll talk about some
Cool.
more Dragon Ball talk.
Yeah, I mean maybe some Daima talk once, everybody has seen it already.
Yeah, everybody's seen it, or Sparking Zero, or
Or
something like
Sparking
that.
Zero. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
All
know.
right.
Kameha Khan is coming up as well. I'm not sure. It's going to be my first time attending.
Nice.
I spoke with Jins, and he basically laced me up about everything. And he's been a big help because anytime I guess the server froze up or something with the hotels and all that, he's been looking out. But it's gonna be my
Nice.
first time going. I've never been, so let's see what it's gonna be about next year, and I'm looking forward to that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely plan on going because it's also going to be in Jersey, which is great because easier for me because I have family. My family lives in Jersey basically, so just it's great, perfect. I'm like, wow, this is amazing for me. I can see my family and go to Con, but I love it. I've always had a great time whenever I've gone. I think I only missed 1 year, um, and it's just great. It's like seeing everybody again. It's like a big reunion of all like the Dragon Ball fans, and um, yeah, it's so cool to see the community come together for this big event. Um, I've loved it like ever since the first one.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be the first Dragon Ball con, so I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to
Nice.
see what they got for sale and go
Yeah,
check everything out.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I know my wife and kids are gonna be trying to splurge with the money and buy all types of stuff too. So I gotta save
Nice.
some money up for next year. Got a whole year to save up now. So
Yeah, I'm trying to convince some of my friends to go too. I'm like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You haven't been. This is your chance. I'm gonna be bringing my girlfriend over to it too, and be her first time going there. So nice. I'm so excited. It'll be great.
yeah, we're looking forward. Yeah, just let me know next time you want to hop on the episode. Once again, I'm very very honored and thank you so much for hopping on the Planet Dollar podcast. And I appreciate
Awesome.
everything.
Yes. Thank
All
you for
right,
having me once again.
awesome, awesome. Well, you have a good night and talk to you soon.
You too.
Okay.